everyone, and happy anniversary, TCC. Once again, I bring to you another wonderful coach, someone from a very different niche, and you'll find out very, very soon. And why are we doing this? We are celebrating TCC's anniversary, and he is a part of TCC as a premium member. Let me give you Sanjay Mullaseri, and I would want him to introduce himself to you in his own words. Sanjay, welcome to this interview series, and I'm happy that you agreed to be part of it. Why don't you introduce yourself to the listeners and the audience?
Yeah, very good morning, and thank you for calling me here today. And first of all, congratulations on your anniversary. It has been a great journey, and I'm proud to be a part of it. By a way of introduction, I was a former Ranji Trophy cricketer, played for Tamil Nadu between 88 to 96. Later on, I was the coach of the Tamil Nadu Cricket Academy and also the coach of the Tamil Nadu senior cricket team between 2011 to 2016. Right now, I'm a mental toughness, mental fitness coach, and I hope to expand my clientele to a lot more people. So that's where I am right now.
Wonderful. As I said, you will rarely come across a niche like this around. It's not just every day that somebody is a cricketing coach, somebody who's associated with cricket. And as you said, you just heard him. He has played cricket for the country. He has played cricket for the state. Playing for the country and the state is all the same. This is what I believe.
Because I was in the junior level. I was in the country. I was in the national team.
Yeah. From the state level teams only we get the national teams, right?
Right.
Yeah. So thank you. This is wonderful introduction and very, very interesting. And we just saw the World Cup. One has to be mentally really, really tough. Not only physically, our team won all the matches only to lose in the finals.
Yeah.
And I believe the mental strength and probably the fatigue worked its way into the World Cup finals. What do you say?
Yeah, see, whenever you have a very good run, you got to, there is in sport, it's all ups and downs. So you've got to be ready for something called the law of averages. You've got to know that everything can't go your way because sport is like that. You have your highs, you have your lows. So probably they should have planned better, knowing that Australia were really doing well and they had gone through some tough games earlier. They had lost. And then, so by losing, you learn a lot, not only by winning. When you lose, actually, you learn more. And Australia did that. And when it came to the crunch, suddenly they ran out of ideas because India hadn't faced that situation earlier. And there were certain technical things like the middle order did not get enough batting practice earlier, or some were doing everything. But generally, in a team game, one thing you have to realize is that the team has to gel together. Everybody has to put in their bit, and then only the team wins. And this game, a couple of decisions, probably for Rohit to get out so early, and then the others couldn't make up. And Australia really fought hard because they were the underdogs in a way. And they were playing against a better team, a team who had performed better over the last 10 games.
In the home country, home ground.
Exactly. So, you get something inside you. That is what mental toughness, again, is all about. When the chips are down, when things are against you, you raise your game. You bring out something from inside you which can overcome the situation, which can overcome the challenge. So that's what Australia did. And we fell short, but it was a great campaign by the Indians. They played very well. And it's always there one bad day. Australia went through their bad days in the beginning itself. So it sort of evened out.
You struggle either in the beginning or in the middle or in the end. You do have to struggle at some point.
Exactly.
Yes. So are you a cricketing coach right now, for mental toughness?
Yeah, see, I've crossed the age where I can be very active on the field as a coach. So yeah, I was a cricket coach. I still do some coaching, but mainly one-to-ones and basically on an individual basis. I'm a coach in the sense that now I put in the programs, the coaching programs for all the teams. I'm also a faculty for coach certification. So that is the BCCI has got three levels: level one, level two, level three. So I'm a coach. I'm a coach for the coaches. So I teach the coaches how to coach. So I'm a faculty for the coach certification with the BCCI's National Cricket Academy. So that's one part of it. The other part is to develop coaching programs, there's a thing called individual player development. So how to make a player better than what they are, given their individual skills and capabilities. So that is a very advanced thing. So I don't do the basic coaching of teaching the skills and everything right now, but I tell the coaches how to do it, and also develop programs individually and for teams, so how they can become better. But now I've gone into after joining the coach circle, I've also gone into something developing the mental toughness, the emotional intelligence, how to be more balanced when you are playing, and also for see, cricketers, they play cricket all the time. They don't have many life skills like communication skills or leadership skills, financial acumen. So these things I'm also doing on a trial basis, I would say, but I plan to make it a regular part of my curriculum going forward.
So nice. And yes, you can take the help of so many coaches that we have in the coach circle as well. Do get them to collaborate with you. It would be an honor, and it would be nice to be associated with BCC, because everybody understands BCC. You don't have to explain this to anyone. Yeah.
Yes,
Be
yes,
associated with an institution, which is well known, is always a plus for the coaches, and it also ups their motivation. So I think
right.
this would be an easy ask for you to
Uh,
to get the members of TCC, because all of them are coaches
mm,
of various expertise. Maybe just a thought.
yes.
I don't know
Uh,
whether it'll fructify or
uh,
not, but just a thought.
Yes, actually, in the meetings that I have been there, and also following up on so many other posts that the coaches have done, and interacting with them. One thing is that you get to learn. You get to learn a lot more other facets of coaching. So basically, when you look at different coaches in our group, in the coach circle, you see that they come from different backgrounds, and they have are involved in different fields of activity. And one of the things is that sport is generally a way of life. We take it as a way of life, as in sports, so in life. And we have that thought always, like whatever we do in sport, but there's also a lot of things in life that we can take from and put it into sports, and
Yes.
that is what I am doing now. And how to expand your group, the people that you are relating to. We relate to them only as a coach, as a teacher, basically just teaching them the skills. But then there is so much more in life, with which I learned from the other coaches, which has been fantastic. And we also know what works for them, what doesn't work for somebody. So then we know that because everybody are dealing with people. This is people to
Ah,
people contact,
yes.
and so we know that how our approach should be. Different types of people in the world, so how we get into their whole psyche, and try to, we always as coaches, as all of us, we try to get to better the other person, make the others a better version of themselves. So I think that has been very helpful, and I've been learning a lot, and it's been really useful being a part of the coach circle.
Great. So what is the age group that you cater to, Sanjay?
Yeah, see, in cricket coaching, it was basically between, say, 10 to 22. Now I'm moving into the group which is above that. I mean, from 22 to, say, 30, um, because they want to extend their career. They want to become, be resilient and play for a long time. And then what after that? So, so develop their careers. So it could be a sports related career, or maybe not totally sports related, but sports support related careers. So those things I'm trying to help them to get involved in. And I want to expand this, what I've learned from sports, or my experience in the last, say, 40 years of playing the game, being an administrator, being a selector, being a part of teams, team building and developing team spirit. And all these things, I want to give it out to the outer world, the outside world, where I feel the paradigms of sport can really help them better themselves. It can make corporates, companies successful. So I'm working out certain things which will help not only companies, groups, but also individuals.
Nice. So you want to reach out to others also. How would you be reaching out to them? You'll
Uh,
go the online way, or you'll travel, or what is it? What are you looking
Uh,
at?
Um, Initially, my plan is to do it online. So I'm in the process. I've just developed a few courses. Now I'm still learning the ropes of how to advertise or market it digitally, because we are not, we are like hands-on people on the ground, a lot of physical people. So digitally, it has been a challenge, but I've learned. I've done a digital marketing course. It has helped me to get certain things. I mean, start my own website, and slowly I'm just moving into Facebook ads and Google ads. So I want to do it online first. I've already done a lot of physical workshops, which of course we are quite adept at actually, because we know the whole process of it. But then a physical workshop, the drawback is that we it's limited to the number of people in a room, or physically being there present and spending our time. So I would like to expand it, yes, by traveling and taking this to other cities, because a lot of coaches whom I coach, they've asked me to come to various places, even places like Ranchi, like Jamshedpur, Jaipur, Pune, small tier two towns where they don't get access, or they don't get exposure to a lot of high level mental toughness, emotional intelligence coaching. So
Hmm.
I want to take that over there. And
Nice. It will
yes,
be limited to the cricketing world, is it?
see the cricketing, the what you learn from the cricket, what you learn from sports. So I want to take that to everybody. See, because in every aspect of life, you need to be mentally tough, whether it is a COVID pandemic, or whether it is war, or any situation that you face in life.
Yeah.
Challenges are there going to be there. So how to face that? How to tackle each one by itself? I mean, be totally present in that moment. Do what is necessary, and also build up safeguards. You have a plan A, you have a plan B. So this happens in sport all the time. We thought it was natural, but when you take people's normal lives, we see that it's very strange. But people don't have those backups in place. They don't know what to do when a situation arises. So I would like to take this learnings from sport, from teachings from sport, into all walks of life, basically into people where people are really involved, like businessmen, where they face challenges every day. The situation is continuous, dynamic, is continuously changing. So for professionals and the entrepreneurs, small businessmen initially, maybe yes, also for working women, because they also face a lot of challenges, and how to be mentally. And I've been into a lot of spirituality in the last ever since I had my heart attack. So I had my heart attack 20 years back, 2003, and so it was a challenge. I mean, handling everything. So when you face such things, when you are faced with a lot of challenges, how to go about. So I went into it spiritually. So I do a lot of kriya yoga and meditation, and I found that all these combined together. And my USP as such would be like, to combine sports, science, and spirituality. The
Nice.
learn the teachings of each, how can make you a better person. So that is actually my going to be my the main thrust going forward.
Wonderful. Beautiful. It's a great combination uh, for a fulfilled personality, I would say, to face
Yeah.
the life, to face situations at work, at home, and more, for sure. Yes, bringing
Right.
sports to common man's life in the sense, learnings from sports into common man's life. Beautiful. Great thought, Sanjay.
Yes.
Uh, Coming to this, what made you join TCC is would be my question.
Basically, like-minded people, and also dynamic people,
Mhm.
people who are really wanting to make a difference, making a change in other people's lives is one thing which I really appreciated. And also the camaraderie and the feeling, the being, being helpful to each other. So, like, also the thought that, yes, I could learn something for my field of activity from everybody.
Mhm.
Basically, I'm looking at, opening up or unlocking people's potential.
Mhm.
So, every aspect of life, whether it be whether it's in the language sphere, communications, or whether it is being a leader, or whether it's being a life coach, wherein you handle, it's a wheel of life. You've got health, you've got relationships, you've got so many other things, your finance, your career. So all this, maybe it is you collaborate. The collaboration is what makes a person better.
Yes.
We have to understand that we are not, we cannot be independent, we cannot be dependent, we have to be interdependent. So that
Inter-
thought is something which I really uh, 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 what do you call expected, and I've got from the coach circle, that there are a lot more thought process is very different, and it goes into a lot of things. There's a lot of the meetings are really helpful. I have missed a few. I had some health issues, but whenever I'm there, I really enjoy everybody's company and everybody's thoughts. Not only that, there is a lot of learning that is done, done in this coach circle. So you, even if it's small things, which come up in everybody's presentation, if you take away, if it's just one or two takeaways, that can make a lot of difference. Can
One or
help
two
you.
takeaways every week is a good collection of takeaways.
Absolutely. You end up with 50 odd takeaways in a year,
Yes,
which can
absolutely.
double your capability and your, your, your ability to do
And
your job better.
address issues for your clients and more. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So, would you recommend TCC to others? And what would you say?
Uh, I would definitely recommend it. I would just say to anybody who's watching this, and to others also, I would say just go for it. I am a little bit hampered in that, people in my field of activity really don't understand how a group can help them. And it takes a little bit because they are not into this at all. In sport, in many ways, sport has become sort of separate from the normal life, which I want to change. The why Australia won also is there's a sporting culture there. Now, their sports is a part of their life. If you take from the age of 3, there's a kid going on the, cycling or swimming or running around, or they are on their small time games, in the junior levels. But we take sport as something which you must do separately. If you do sport, then you can't do anything else in life, and that kind of attitude, that kind of a mindset has to change. And I want to bring about that change in many people. So whoever is, even thinking of expanding their what do you call their locus of influence, their locus of change that they want to bring, I think they would benefit a great deal by joining a group like the Coach Circle. And I would definitely say go for it, without even any hesitation.
Yes. So, we meet every Wednesday. 9 a.m. Eastern. 10 a.m. Pacific. 11 a.m. Central. And 12 p.m. Pacific. 1 p.m. Eastern. 12 p.m. Pacific. 1 p.m. Central. And 1 p.m. Pacific. Yes. So we meet every Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. to 7:45 p.m. And once in a week, we chit chat with each other. We have a structure to the meeting. We give opportunity to all the premium members to be a speaker. They can try out their niche, can get feedback if they want, and then they can approach the client.
Right.
This is kind of a preparation ground other than everything else, other than getting learning from others, learning from experts that we invite every now and then, or the activities we do, such as workshops or summits together. So I believe that keeping great company which will enhance you, is the best choice to make, I think.
Exactly. I mean, to add on to what you said, it's, the learnings are invaluable because everybody has got experience in their own field of activity. And this is something that you see, we need not reinvent the wheel. We need not learn all that again. So when you have somebody who is into that field and who has done certain things, you can take a tip or two from that, and, you can include it in your own basket of services that you give. And I think that's amazing. That's been one of the main advantages of being with a group like the Coach Circle.
Yeah. So when we do our workshops, we can just invite one of them to just speak for 10 minutes. I think it's a win-win situation in both the ends, because the client feels, oh, you're giving them more than you.
Yeah.
And the person, the coach who you invite, you obviously have to have great relationship, which gets built in a community. They
Correct.
get more visibility.
Absolutely.
So either ways, it's a win-win situation, or you can just club together and have a workshop together or a summit together. Lot of options. Once the relationship is built, you can build a hut, a building, a flat, or an office, or a mansion on it, anything you want. But the foundation is the
Yeah.
relationship that we will.
Absolutely. I mean, there's no doubt about that at all. I mean, this is something which I think every coach, whether they are a cricket coach or whether they are coaching, whether they are mentoring, whatever it is, what they have to understand is that we don't know everything. I mean, that is
Yes.
the wisdom that we get very late in life. We think what we know, that is everything. And we don't realize that there's so much more to learn. And especially me, now that I've moved out of active coaching, cricket coaching, skill coaching, we realize that, every small thing, can really help, can add on to what your capability and, your knowledge, which will probably not be helpful for just cricketers. So it can really add on to somebody else's life, and that is what is important, I think.
Wonderful speaking to you, Sanjay. And
Thank
I'm actually happy that you accepted the invite to be here. We had, a little chit chat with so much value. I hope to see you in the meeting this evening, today
Yeah.
being Wednesday. And I would like to end this by wishing you also a happy anniversary along with TCC, being a
Thank you.
premium.
Thanks a lot. And yeah, it's been a pleasure to be here. Thank you for inviting me. And once again, I think it's been a great journey this last 1 year. And I'd love to be an even more active part of it. And
Please.
definitely, there will be a lot more contributions and a lot more collaborations going forward. I think it's going to be wonderful next one more year and in the future also. And I wish you the very best to keep this going. This fraternity, I think, is a great idea. And I think it's going to help a lot of people.
Let's
Thank you.
up the energy is all I say. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Welcome.